Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall says 7 minutes away from 10 p.m. on Wednesday night in a west of Ireland. It's not the first time I said that, and it won't be the last. It's coming down nicely there the last couple hours. It was cold this evening. I got my dog walk in about, 7:15 until 7:15. I brought my headgear this evening. It's a good job. But sniffling a bit yet, even though I had 2 or 3 hot honeys today. And Panadol or whatever you call it, paracetamol. Still snuffling. Plenty of sneezing as well. Anyway, we'll have to rock on. Made a few pound today. 2 nice winners, nice price winners, 6-1 and 9-2. Mr. Freedom didn't run. That meeting was called off. So Mountain Song was our first one in action, and that drifted out to 7-1 today. You could have got 7.5-1 with 365 enhanced price. Got bullied a bit at the furlong pole, and I was saying by what do you call it, the horse, can't think of it, one that won for us before. And I said, you should have stuck with the bus horse, but there's times when you know when to hold them and know when to fold them. So this was one of the times that it suited, or it helped, that we chose Mountain Song, and a good ride from Buick. I think that's why they must have kept it sort of this time of the year in training. Won well enough. I don't know how's the plan with that now. Will they run it on the Goo, or just handicapped enough to bring it to Medan? But it won well. And then Allegalia, that was 9-2. Bit of money for it overnight. The surface suited. That'll probably win again as well. It's a good horse. Mr. What do you call it? The one I was afraid of. He didn't like the surface at all. He's a bit of a dodge pot, I think, anyway. And then Safi. What brought you on the inside going at a slow pace when you knew that the place to be was about 4th on the outside and get a run up the middle of the track? Very disappointed with that ride. But I better not give out too much about jockeys. I had seen someone saying the other day that I'd be giving out about them, but I've only given my honest judgment and opinion. But what can you do? Let me down for a good few pound, but I didn't lose much, because when you're betting smaller with 2 bigger priced horses going in, you don't have to plough into the one that you fancy. But it would have been a nice day. We've got money anyway. On to tomorrow's tricky enough day again. We found a couple of one we mentioned first is a bus horse. For newcomers, a bus horse is one we tipped and won with before, and particularly we won with the last of that's Womalko. It hasn't been seen since it won in Clonmel. God, it's a long time ago. It's 10 months ago, 10 and a half nearly. But I don't know why it wasn't seen in the new year. But that was over 2-2. It should have won the time before. We were on at a good price, 2 and with off odds on. And we were on, I think, at 7-4 the next time, or was it 2-1? With off odds on again. It just got up in the dying stride, so I'm a bit worried about the distance tomorrow being 2 mile. We'll see it here now. It's about 5th on the turn for home, and this take into consideration that this was then 2 miles too.
There's not much in it though as they race away from it on the level. 4 lengths then to Happy Dreams, who just gets a shake of the reins, followed by Burlier Express, and then Womalko some way clear of Serenity Grove. Down the hill they come then to the final half mile in this next meeting, Thursday, January 12th, Novice Handicap Chase. And up on the outside, Pennywell Girl really laying it down there to Carol's Cottage. Bush is coming to shove for Happy Dreams in 3rd, then Burlier Express and Womalko, still with plenty to do as they swing in, has about 6 lengths to find. 2 fences left to take. Good long run before they get to the first of them. And Carol's Cottage about to come under pressure as Pennywell Girl just about puts her head in front now. Happy Dreams is trying to raise an effort in third. Then Burlier Express and Womalko as they race on to this second last fence. Pennywell Girl from Carol's Cottage battling away over on the inside. Pennywell Girl got it all wrong, managed to find the leg, but Carol's Cottage is back in front, and here's Womalko now delivering his challenge under Sam Ewing. It's Carol's Cottage pressed by Womalko over the last, very little in it. Carol's Cottage to far side now claimed by Womalko, and after a near miss here last time, Womalko will make amends, just gets home.
Step up and trip rather than a step back and trip would be the ideal thing, I thought, for that. That Crow Corca, it was won at 2 miles 5 the last time. I wouldn't be ploughing into Womalko tomorrow unless there was a lot of money for it. Maybe stick it in Trixies or cross doubles and trebles. What was the old price, is it? 9 to 4. Might have improved, but you can see the size of it. Like it's a 2.5 mile chaser, really. On to where are we going next? We go to Carlisle. I see there is a novice's chase here. The favourite is Giovinco by Walk in the Park. Now this is first time over fences as well, 4 to 5. Won a pint to pint and has won 3 novice hurls. The last time it won enlisted novice hurl, and it won the 3 races. It actually hosed up in the 3 of them. But I thought maybe we would take it on with good risk at all. Sam Thomas is 3 for 3 in the last 14 days, batting 100%. This is a decent little horse. It won. I was impressed when it won last year in Carlisle on heavy ground. To the 2.5 mile race, same distance as tomorrow's, when it beat Holstone in a hurl race. And then it was 3 Class 1 races it ran. So it was down the field, but it was only 7th, like to Langer down. It was still a good enough run, but first time over fence tomorrow with the yard flying. Well, we'll see the prices. I don't tip ads on shots, and I was trying to get something 11 to 4, 5 to 2. Thinking maybe that with the yard going so well that might bang out there tomorrow. Be all about the jumping, of course. I normally don't go near novice chases, but it was 10 on the ground tomorrow, choices. Actually, I thought maybe the best bet of the day might be in a novice chase as well in a minute. I mentioned the 255 at Ludlow. A bus horse here on the flat is having his first run over hurdles, Adjuvant. This is a rated 97 on the flat, so it's decent. It done us a good turn when it won off 90 in Newmarket last May. Ran good races. It ran even in the Ebor. Good run behind St. William there on heavy ground. The owners and Bell I read there last week that they expect this to be a Cheltenham horse. So if it is, you go back it each way there at 9 to 2 tomorrow, or it's evens to be in the top 3. But it's just because we won on it before, and I didn't tip it up after that. But it's something we might get a race out of going forward. The 2 other ones at the top of the market are both top yards. I think the favourite, that actually cost 350,000, wasn't it? After winning a pint to pint. Yeah, that was the one, I think. It hosed up by about 16 lengths. At Ludlow tomorrow, there's a mayor's handicap chase. The most experienced one in it is Larinamy. And Larinamy has run 5 times over fences, 2 wins and 2 places. But will he be classy enough for a first time over fences? Poetic Music. But this was 3 to 1 a while ago. It's into 9 to 4. But if you look at this one, for him. It won a bumper for John Butler, and then it transferred years to Fergal O'Brien. It has won 4 times, but it was 6th in the Cheltenham bumper to Facile Vega. Like, that was a good run, from a mare. First time over hurls, it dotted up. It was 3rd to Lucia in an listed novice hurl. Then it won twice after that. And considering, I thought the step up and trip would suit tomorrow. If we look at where are we here? I must have knocked it off. When it won it was in Perth, wasn't it? It only got up on the line at 2 miles, the step up and trip. I thought that was classy enough horse tomorrow. Where was he with the betting is? I don't know what I done. Had that set up. 2 9 to 4. It opened up at 3s. Or the 355. There's a horse here. No. 535. Gandi Maker. First run back after a layoff the last day. And talk about a horse being just out for the run. Watch this, he's in 4th place, I think, when we pick it up. He's in the red colours, the white hat.
Over that, didn't look like a tired horse on touching down. From in 2nd place now, Rocco Storm, the one who's eating up into the ground, and he is finishing very well indeed, Rocco Storm. He's very quickly gone past More Clouds. Gandhi Maker is next, and Rest and Be Thankful is now all of a sudden only a couple clear from Rocco Storm, who has made massive inroads. Rocco Storm coming now to take the lead at the last. Didn't jump very high, brushed to the top of it, but Rocco Storm is the one with momentum. He's come from way off the pace, and Rocco Storm fizzing up towards the line to win in some style for Henry Brook. Rest and Be Thankful, it was an exhilarating watch, but ultimately 2nd place only for him.
He would need to be hosed down after them exertions anyway, after the race. Out for the run that day. It's not the greatest of contests tomorrow. Might be good enough to go well in that race. It's a 3-to-1 shot. Shout out to Saint City Limerick. What a name. Michael Quayle and Dean Doherty, newcomers on the bus. You're all very welcome. Subscribe and like the videos if you like them. I think that's about it. Cheltenham is on Friday and Saturday. Galway is on the weekend. There's lots to look at, lots to delve into, so we'll try and see what we can do. So until the next time, bash the bookies and over and out.